Throughout human history, we have discovered and created numerous wonders and spectacles that boggle the mind. We have scaled mountains, dived beneath the ocean, and even created microwavable popcorn. Today, however, we shall be exploring something even greater than all of those things combined. A thing greater than Shakespeare, greater than free education, and even greater than Gandhi. Indeed, ladies and gentlemen, today we shall be exploring the Rice Paddy. Whoa, sorry about that. That accent was getting kind of annoying. Not to be confused with Rice University or the Rice Paddy motorcycle, the Rice Paddy is a flooded parcel of arable land used for growing semi-aquatic rice. Genetic evidence has shown that rice originates from a single domestication over 13,000 years ago in the Pearl River Valley region of China. The Rice Paddy was created when Rice came up to Paddy and said, "Hey, you're pretty cute." Paddy said, "Aw, shucks." And thus, the Rice Paddy was born. Rice can be grown pretty much anywhere and is eaten by about 90% of the world's population. In Southeast Asia, rice can be the main dish for breakfast, lunch, and you guessed it, dinner. Rice is a vital food source for the people, and without it, they would die. From East Asia, rice spread to Southeast and South Asia. Rice was introduced to Europe through Western Asia and to the Americas through European colonization. There are many varieties of rice, and culinary preferences tend to vary regionally. Because of its importance as a staple food, rice is often directly associated with prosperity and fertility. Therefore, there is the custom of throwing rice at people's faces during a wedding. Back in Vietnam, Vietnam, the rice paddies were used to great extent by the Viet Cong in order to place booby traps that unsuspecting enemy soldiers would walk onto. The traps would blow up on any poor chap who walked over it, and this would cause them to become very unhappy at the sudden loss of their lower torso, as would most people. Thinking on this now, why were the rice paddies so keen to help the Viet Cong during the war? And why were they so intent on harming the Americans? If the rice paddies helped the Viet Cong, then they weren't American. And if they weren't American, then that must mean they're communists! Yes, indeed. After much careful research, I can for a fact verify the rice paddies are nothing but dirty communists. Not only did they actively help cause the Vietnam War, but they are right now actively providing food and substance throughout major communist countries in order to fuel their war machine. If you look here, you can see some incriminating photographic proof of the rice paddy involved in major communist events throughout history. So to sum it all up, rice paddies are renegade communists and should be avoided like the bubonic plague. Oh, what is that you're asking? Why is my project taking so long? Well, you see, I'm just stalling. Ha 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 ha. The end.